I want you to see how it ends first. A great stone hall gone silver with my light, an old debt come due, a king on the floor with his blood going cold, and me on my knees over him with the one note in my throat I am forbidden, on pain of unmaking, to ever sing. Remember that I am the best singer death ever made. Remember that I have never left a song unfinished in 300 years. And then watch me open my mouth to break the only rule I was ever given for the one man in all the world I was sent to kill. Now, let me take you back to the night I met him. There are 3 notes in a death song: the naming, the nearing, the taking. 3 notes, 3 nights, and then a soul goes wherever souls go. I have sung them for 300 years, and I have never, not once, left a song unfinished. I was not new at this. I was not sentimental. I was the pride of the pale court, and the mother of songs herself called me her finest voice. I should have wondered, later, why her finest voice was the one she chose to send across the sea for a minor island king. I didn't wonder. That was my mistake, and it was only the first. The thread came to me at dusk, the way they always do, a shiver of silver across my palm, a name written in light. Bran, King of the Broken Isles, 29 years old. Cause, unwritten. Night of the taking, 3 days hence. I remember thinking it was sad, distantly, the way you think a storm at sea is sad. Kings die young in the Isles. Their whole line is buried in salt. I cross the water as mist. That is how we travel, on fog and grief. The broken isles rose out of the sea like the black teeth of something drowned. Cliffs of wet slate, a castle stitched to the rock with candlelight. Raven banners snapping in the wind. Beautiful in the way funerals are beautiful. I came up through the stones of his hall at midnight, unseen as I have always been unseen. 300 years, and no mortal eye has ever found me. He was alone at the war table, and he was younger than the thread had made him sound. Storm blue eyes, a scar across one cheekbone, like a crack in good pottery. He was studying maps the way men do when they cannot sleep and will not admit it. And there was something else, the way he held himself, one hand resting flat against his side as though keeping a door shut. A tiredness in him that had nothing to do with the hour. I knew that tiredness. I have worn it for centuries. You're not supposed to be able to recognize yourself in the dying. I told myself I imagined it. I took my place at the end of his hall, as tradition asks. The candles leaned away from me. Somewhere on the cliffs, the ravens went quiet. I drew the first note up from that cold, deep place where my songs live, the naming, the gentlest of the three, the one that simply tells a soul, soon. I opened my lips, and the king of the broken isle set down his pen, turned in his chair, and looked at me. Not through me, not past me, at me. The way you look at a woman standing in your hall at midnight. 300 years. No mortal has ever seen me. And this one, this doomed, tired, beautiful boy king, took in my bare feet and my fog-hem gown and whatever stood in my face, and he did not flinch, and he did not pray. He smiled, the way a man smiles at something he's been expecting. You're early. I wasn't planning on dying until Thursday. The first note died in my throat. In 300 years, I had never once missed my cue. An immortal who can see the herald of his own death, who is not surprised by her, is immortal who already knows, somewhere under his ribs, that he is dying. I did not understand that yet. I only knew the note would not come. I only knew I did not want it to. And far out over the black water, I felt the pale court go still. Felt the mother of songs lift her head from her ledger, as if she'd heard something she had been waiting a very long time to hear. I thought it was disapproval. I know now it was delight. Part 2, tomorrow.